Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And I know it's been a while, but let me tell you, this time I'm going to be consistent. Yes. Okay, so welcome back to the channel and welcome to the review or rant video on this mess called Adipurush. You might be wondering, it's been like 10 days, dude. Like, what are you doing here right now with this? Let me tell you, it took me 10 days to just recover myself from this colossal mess and get back to a normal state of mind. So, guys, I can help it. Okay, so I'm going to keep this as short as possible because this movie was such a mess that for every second of this movie, I have 10 seconds worth of ranting, but keeping your time in mind, I'll make it as short as possible. So the movie begins with, a series of oil paintings which depict Lord Ram, that is Raghav in this movie, getting married to Sita, that's Janki in this movie, and then their Vanvas and stuff where, it's like Dashrath says, you gotta go to Vanvas for 14 years and stuff. All that happens. And after watching the whole movie, I just felt the whole movie should have been an oil painting, dude. That would have been better. And speaking of oil paintings, so they show Prabhas as Lord Ram in the oil painting and also again as a shot in the movie, which is this. No, watch it again. Watch it again. Watch it again. रामायण के बीच में जीसस क्राइस्ट कहां से आ गए? Wait, is this Om Raut's version of religious multiverse of madness? I don't know. So after this, they show the entry of Ravan, that's Lankesh, played by Saif Ali Khan with an amazing Tony and guy haircut and properly groomed beard and all that. Damn, they had amazing barbers in Lanka back then, dude. I want to time travel back to Lanka. I want a nice haircut. Like, dude, my barber, I go there and I tell him that I want this particular haircut, and I come back, and 10 days later, I get that particular haircut. It's like that. And then Ravan has such. It's okay. I can time travel back to Lanka. Well, I can time travel back to Om Raut's Lanka because that's definitely not the Lanka that we know of. So we see Ravan performing a tapasya kind of thingy to call Lord Brahma. And Brahma comes and he gives him this wish that, a man can't kill you, a woman can't kill you, you can't die in the morning, you can't die in the night, you can't die on the land, you can't die in the sky. Basically, you can't die. So, and then Ravan goes, ha, 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 ha. And then he just has all his heads coming up. And there's this blue kind of lighting in below his head, dude. I don't know what's that, but why? Om Raut, why? So after that, we have Prabhas' entry as Raghav. And for that, you guys know Harry Potter, right? So in Harry Potter, there are these Dementors, right? So not just the corporate people, even these Dementors had to go through layoffs. I'll explain it to you. So after the death of Lord Voldemort, Dementors are nothing to do. So the entire community comes and they're like, kuch nahi karne ka, bhag jane ka. And then they're like, dude, what do? We don't have a job. What? And then they take a time machine, time travel back to Treta Yuga, and then attack Ram. For what? God knows why. I mean, wait, God. Ram knows why. Like, wait, even Ram doesn't know why. Because so basically what happens is Ram is praying under the ocean, and then suddenly he sees some Dementors flying through, and bush, he goes, and then he fights. I'm like, bro, kaun hai, bro? Who the hell are you? What are you doing here? And then after that fight, again, we cut to Ravan where he's playing a guitar. I mean, a veena kind of thingy and praying to Lord Shiva. And then later, his sister Surpanaka, yeah, Surpanaka comes and she's like, "Dekho, like mera halat kya ho gaya?" And then they show that apparently her nose is cut off. So basically, what Om Raut did was just get a coat of Asian paints Apex Ultima and then put it on her nose and be like, you know what, this is what you are. Like, dude, 500 crores. 500 crores, where did it go? God knows. Again, Ram knows. So Ravan wants to take revenge and then he disguises himself as a sadhu. And then that Maya lady ka thing, all that happens where, the golden deer comes and all that. So after that, like again, Ravan goes and then kidnaps Sita. He kidnaps Sita and puts her on this very weird dragon, eagle, bird. Again, Ram knows. So he puts her on that, and dude, that's a comfy vehicle, man. Like she has proper belts and all, proper safety. I'm pretty sure our airlines also won't provide that much of safety. Indigo, are you listening? So he takes her, and then the Jatayu sequence happens where the Jatayu, the bird comes and he wants to fight and stuff. And I feel this is the only thing that went well in the movie. Jatayu sequence, but that was also again ruined with the dragon that was there. But yeah, out of all the graphics in the movie, I think Jatayu sequence was a bit better. So yeah, of all these graphics, 500 crores. So after that, Sita is kidnapped and taken to Lanka. So how do we know Lanka? Lanka is all this sone ke saath, it's built and all that. Like it's full lit up, it's full golden and stuff, right? But this is Om Raut's version. So the Lanka over there is like completely black, and it's basically like a Lord of the Rings castle, right? So it's like that. I'm like, Sone ka hai. And then Om Raut had some creative brilliance in him. So what he did was there are like stripes of gold in between those black clad buildings, right? So like, itna sara chota sa gold is there. So I'm like, okay. And then like, dude, this is the best part where Ravan gets Sita, and then there are these creatures who are supposed to be guarding Lanka, and Clash of Clans से उठा के लाया bro उनको. Clash of Clans. 500 crores. And then again, cut to back to the forest where Ram is looking, and then Sita drops a pearl, and then that is caught by a monkey. So the monkey goes to this Vanar Sena, and the head of the Vanar Sena is Sugriv. So again, cut to again where Ram is looking for her. The Shabri episode happens, and then she's like, you know what, meet Sugriv, and all that happens, and then finally Ram goes and meets Sugriv. Okay. And in the same place, there's Lord Hanuman, who's supposedly Bajrang. Okay. And so Ram and Lakshman together meet Bajrang. And here, Lakshman interviews Hanumanji with the most basic aptitude test ever. I mean, dude, a 5-year-old can crack it, man. Why can't Hanumanji crack it? Like, I'll tell you how the questions are. Okay. I'll tell you how the questions are. First question. A person, oh no, 4 people build a building in like 120 days. How many days will 3 people take? KBC, Hanumanji goes, why do we need to build it? It's already built. A man doesn't sleep throughout the day, but he's still active after 4 days. How does that happen? Hanumanji, he sleeps during the night. So after all these stupid questions, Ram realizes that, okay, this is Hanuman, and then goes, hugs him and tells him that, you know what, I need help. And then after that, he goes to Sugriv, and Sugriv and Valika, that battle that happens. Yes, that happens, but that's not technically Sugriv and Valika battle over here, because Vali looks like a Planet of the Apes ka ripoff, dude. Like, it's like too mad. You don't get the feeling that Vali and Sugriv are fighting. You get the feeling that 2 mad monkeys are just fighting over a piece of banana or something. And apparently, FYI, over here, I gotta put in some real facts that I know about Ramayana. So, first thing, when Ravan was kidnapping Sita, he never touches her, okay? Because he's like a really good pandit and all that. So he never touches her. He takes the ground, he breaks the ground, and then takes her like this. Here, no, 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 no. He just wraps her around in with some weird, tied up piece of shit, and then like he takes her, like. And again, like even in the Sugriv and Valika battle, Ram gets confused as to whom to shoot because both of them look alike. So what Ram does is he puts a garland onto Sugriv so that he can differentiate easily between Sugriv and Vali, and then he shoots Vali. But here, I don't know, man. Prabhas gives like a Bahubali kind of thing, speech where it's like, Sugriv is the one saving the people, so he has to be the king and all that shit. and then he makes him king. Yes, Bahubali. And then, in the meanwhile, Sita is brought to Lanka and kept in a supposedly Ashok Vatika. But dude, it's like just a piece of ground with a trika set in it, and they named it Ashok Vatika. Like, and then Sita is alone. Sita is alone, and then Ravan comes and he gives all these roadside Romeo wala dialogues where he goes like, "Tum idhar nahi, mere Raj Mandir mein hona chahiye," and all that shit. And then Sita goes like, "Tum mujhse zindagi bhar pyar kar sakte ho, kya kya de sakte ho," and all that. I'm like, what's happening, dude? Like, so there's this Telugu movie called Orange. In that, the lead actress asks Ram Charan, like, dude, like, will you give me lifelong pyar and all that? Like, kya ho raha hai, bro? Like, what? And then in the meanwhile, Ram just wants to make sure that Sita is okay. So he asks Jambat and Hanuman to just go to Lanka and drop a message saying, you know what, hey, listen, I'm gonna come for you. Don't worry, right? And in so here Hanuman has to go through Lanka, and he does. Chutki mein, like he gets a motivational speech from Jambavat, and then he just goes off, dude. Like apparently, again coming back to the original Ramayana, while Hanumanji is flying through the sea, he passes through two monsters. I don't know the names. I'm sorry, but yeah, he passes through two monsters, and then one of them actually gives him directions to Lanka after she's been defeated in the battle. But he that no, this is Om Raut's version. So he just goes to Lanka and then directly goes to the Ashok Vatika, and then he meets Sita Mata, and then over there, like the dialogues that were written, dude, it's like some Bollywood masala movie, like "Teri bua ki khete kya aise aaya ho," like "Maar dunga tujhe" and all. I'm like, dude, that's Treta Yug, man. Who talks like that? And then again, here comes the best part where you know Hanuman is being taken to Ravan, and Ravan. I didn't know that Ravan was a mechanical engineer, by the way. He's a really good mechanical engineer. Like they take him down to this den, and Ravan's wearing a mask, welding mask, and he's working on something. And then he takes off the mask, and then he's like, you know what, Jala dosko. And then we have Ravan's son Indrajit, again perfectly clad beard, perfectly trimmed hair, and all that. So here comes the best dialogue of the movie where Hanuman goes like, hmm, hmm, तेल तेरे बाप का, आग तेरी बाप की, तो जलेगी भी तेरी बाप की. I was done, dude. Like I was done. And then the Lanka Dahan happens, and then he goes back, and then they start building they want to build that bridge to pass through the sea and get back to Lanka. And then here again, Ram, for whatsoever reason, dude, he gives a motivational speech to people who are already motivated. He's being Robin Hood. Like steal from the rich and give it back to the rich type. Like people are motivated. The Vanar Sena is already motivated. Why do you want to give a speech again? He just randomly gives a speech and he's like, ye karo, wo karo, blah, yeah, and all that. And then the interval happens. I mean, the interval was the best part of the movie, man. Like seriously. Till now, the interval was the best part of the movie. And now coming to the second half, there's literally nothing. Like everything is dark. Every bloody thing is dark. And you put on your 3D glasses, it's more dark. I mean, it makes sense because they just wanted to cover up their VFX, man. Like there's nothing over there. So they're like, pura dark kar do. Put a bloody CPF filter all over. Put a filter all over, make it more dark so that people can't recognize our mistakes. Like 500 crores. And then, okay, so the battle starts. And again, like Om Raut does his shit creativity where he gets Sita Mata onto the battlefield, and then Indrajit just cuts off her neck. Like what? And then apparently Sita Mata is not Sita Mata. It's some Mayavi who just transforms into some idiot Skrillex kind of thingy. And then he's like, "Bah." That was the cringiest part, dude. Like he goes like, "Bah." And then like he dies, and that's how the battle begins. And then after when the battle is happening, the Sanjeevani episode happens where Indrajit just takes two snakes, and then he's like, and then Lakshman dies. So again, like Vibhishan joins hands with Ram in this meanwhile. And I didn't know that Vibhishan had such a sultry wife. Like looking at the outfits of hers, I was like, damn, nice. Like, dude, like, wow. I mean, you're supposed to feel devotional movie, not hot. So yeah, and then the lady tells about the Sanjeevani Parvat and all that. And get this, best part. People ask her, Sanjeevani kaisi hoti hai? She gives some random description. And she's like, Sanjeevani, Sanjeevani ki tarah hoti hai. Huh? So Hanuman goes, and again, according to the Ramayana, Hanuman goes there. He can't find the Sanjeevani plant. So what he does is he gets the entire Parvat. But again, Om Raut's version, no, 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 no. He's like, dude, like, this might be useful for anyone else who dies. So let me just get the whole Parvat, and he takes a Parvat and goes. Again, Om Raut, come to my room.
Om, you're coming to my room. Om.
And after all this, again, Lakshman is brought back to life by some GOT, Jon Snow wala thingy. Like, something and all happens, dude. People are churning, people are crushing, people are doing everything possible. And then some liquid just goes into the bathtub of Lakshman. And just like Jon Snow, he just gets up. So, yeah, finally, Lakshman gets up. And then the battle again resumes. And my entire problem with the battle is that battles back then were fought during the day. Like, even if you're about to kill your enemy, like you have a talwar in your hand and then the talwar is near his head. If the sun sets, you can't. You need to just back off and go. But again, Om Raut's version. So everything is in the night, everything is in the dark. So again, the battle begins, and the thing that I was not hoping for happened, where Ram, Lakshman, Hanuman, and Vibhishan together form an Avengers kind of circle. I mean, the only thing missing was that teen, teen, teeny kind of background music. But yeah, and then the fight goes on, and then Kumbhakarn comes and he dies like without any effort. And the best part was, dude, we know Kumbhakarn to be this massive human being, like huge, built, because he eats for 6 months and then sleeps for 6 months. But Om Raut's version, Ravan is bigger than Kumbhakarn. Like, what? Oh, in between this, by the way, oh, how can I forget? In between this, all this, Ravan gets a massage. By whom? By his wife Mandodri? No, 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 no. By maybe some housekeeping female or woman in the palace? No, 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 no. Okay, maybe they had Tony and Guy, so they might even have like an urban club company where men actually give men massages. No, 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 no. This is Om Raut's version. So he gets a massage from pythons. Yes. No, no, no. Look at it again. Look. I suffered. You guys got to suffer too. Look, 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 look. And dude, is it just me or that Nietzsche looks like one big African dick? So yes, after a 55-minute battle, Ravan finally dies. I don't know what this man did, but he finally dies, and then there's this happy ending. Like, Sita comes running, Ram goes running, and they hug each other, and then they form the most fakest devotional poster possible in the end, with the Pushpak Viman in the background, and comes a film by Om Raut. And then the end titles roll. Jai Shri Ram. So speaking about the negatives of the movie, the entire rant was all the negatives that was covered. And basically the entire movie is the negative of the entire movie. And speaking of the positives, well, I saw it in PVR, and the recliners were really nice. Nice pillow, soft and all that. The food was really nice. And oh, speaking of movie, okay, acha, theek hai. Movie ke bare mein positives, I mean, I don't know, man. I got it. There were like two positives in the movie. One was the interval card. And this is the best part of the movie, which is the end titles card. Because I could finally go home. So, but man, like, on a serious note, I don't know. Like, apparently Om Raut was like, we are gonna modernize Ramayana a bit and show it to the younger generation because they haven't seen the Ramayana, so they'll have an idea. I was like, cool, this is a noble intention. This is a nice intention. You got to show people your mythology because Indian culture is itna vast. It's like cultural heritage is so much. So you have so many themes to explore. I was like, cool. But then, dude, this one is not Ramayana, man. Like, you make a movie and then people abroad, people in other countries, they got to be like, damn, oh, wow, this is what it is. Like, this is what the epic is. But you bloody take references from their movies, you take references from Star Wars, Gladiator, you take it from Harry Potter, you take it from Lord of the Rings. So, apni kya khas baat hai usme? Like, there's nothing. So, I mean, you want to make a movie, make it properly. I mean, you can't just give reasons that, I just wanted to modernize it itna sa so that the younger generation can understand. Dude, it's an epic. You can't modernize it. Shut up and take it as it is. Shut up and direct it as it is. Else, don't direct it. And speaking of the graphics, people are like, dude, like, everything was done in live motion capture technology and all that. So they had little budget. So you're gonna give a pass on the graphic. But no, dude, like, that you're going to do a motion capture technology wala shoot where it's completely green screen. So you got to plan your budget accordingly. Like Marvel does it, DC does it because they have that budget. They spend like 2,000 to 3,000 crores on that. I mean, if you can't spend that, sets dalo, real locations may jao, and then shoot. Who's stopping you? And again, this might be offensive to some fans, but then, dude, Prabhas, you got to take care of your looks, man. Like, and I put the blame on him because him being a pan-Indian star, he knows that the entire country is gonna like come and watch his movie. So he listens to the script. He needs to listen to the script, and then he has a problem with it. He has a chance. He has an option to say no. So he better say no to that because, dude, like, it's your responsibility to make sure that an epic like this is not ruined by some third-class director. So, guys, yeah, that was the rant slash review video of Adipurush, and I hope you like the video. If you do, please like and subscribe to the channel. Please share it and do comment. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. And if you like this concept of the reviews or rants, please let me know. I'll make this a weekly thing where I could rant to some other movies also, and we'll make it a fun session. So yes, please do subscribe to the channel. If you don't subscribe to the channel, I'm going to go to Om Raut and personally request him to make Mahabharat this time.